Greetings, everyone. My name is Empress Atiyah.
And my name is Empress Addaliah.
Thank you for having us in your home.
We are here today because the government of the Virgin Islands Division of Personnel would like to help you continue and maintain a healthy lifestyle as we navigate through this pandemic.
Today, we will be making 2 delicious vegan recipes. That's desserts, of course. I hope that this will be beneficial and rewarding to you. This is a plant-based diet, and we hope that you do not use any eggs, milk, or any cow products, basically.
Today we will be making chocolate chip cookies and banana bread. Okay. The first thing that we start off with is chocolate chip cookies.
In today's recipe, we're going to need a big, large mixing bowl, a wooden spoon, 2.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, a cup of sugar, brown sugar or cane sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, 1 cup of chocolate semi-sweet vegan chocolate chips, a half a cup of water, a half a cup of coconut oil, a large loaf pan, a spatula for mixing, a large baking sheet, tablespoons and teaspoons,
a spatula,
a flat spatula, a wooden spoon, and of course oven mitts
for protection.
So first we start off with the flour.
All of these ingredients must be pre-sifted before you actually put it in the book, because we want it to be sifted out and smooth when you're eating it, not lumpy.
Everything is dairy free. So we'll start with the sugar. The oil, the vanilla essence, and the water. And cream all of that together.
The vanilla essence already smelling good.
Next, we'll add the dry ingredients, the baking powder and the flour.
When you finish mixing all of the wet ingredients as well as the sugar, this is how it's supposed to look. Now we add the flour.
And the baking powder. And then mix everything together until it looks like a cookie base. Always remember to wash your hands and enjoy yourself while you're baking.
Have fun. While you're mixing, the batter is going to become a little bit lumpy. That is okay. That is how it's supposed to be. You want it to be. But you really want to get all the wet ingredients tied into the flour and the baking soda.
After a while, it will start to get hard to mix. You can use your hands if you want to.
The best type of flours to use in this mixing for any type of baking while you're making vegan goods is unbleached or spelt flour, because it is much healthier and not concentrated or have other byproducts in it.
Now use your rubber spatula and incorporate all the flour into the batter.
If the spatula eventually isn't working, don't forget, before you start to do this, wash your hands thoroughly, 20 seconds at least, or you could do it for more. with soap. Dettol soap is a good type of soap to get all of the bacteria off. After you wash your hands, you can put your hands inside of the batter and really start to get in there. Make sure it turns into a light brown is the way it's supposed to look. You're not supposed to see any white spots. That's the flour. It needs to be mixed all in together.
And if you do use white flour, then it's gonna turn white, but we use unbleached flour, so it's brown. So it's supposed to look similar to this. Now you incorporate the chocolate chips.
I love me some chocolate. You want to make sure to get all of the chocolate chips in there because it will take a lot. And by the way, these are vegan chocolate chips. No cow milk, no dairy products in these cookies. They're all vegan.
Of course, it's vegan, so it's not as healthy as it is for the regular cookies if you use egg and stuff like that, but it's more healthier than if you do use egg or milk. Cow milk, that of course. So we use almond. You can use almond milk with this, but we decided to use water because it brings out the chocolate chip taste more.
Now we're gonna get the cookie sheet and start to plate it. Before you start, you want to make sure that you take your sheet, baking sheet, and put oil on top of it so that when you're baking it, it doesn't really stick to the pot. You want it to be able to come off easily when you're finished. Now that you're finished mixing, take the butter into your hand and just form it into a ball, form like. Make sure you really have the chocolate chips in there. Sometimes they may be easy, fell out. These chocolate chip cookies looking nice. Chocolate chip cookies are my favorite type of cookies. Not for Atiyah, but she'll be fine.
So we're going to press these down so it can be more flatter and round.
You want
I'm
to
having
make
fun.
sure that they're even sized and not too big. I think I might have done some of mine too big. I'm going to redo them. At your own small. Don't watch me bad, guys. When you're forming the ball, it should be about this size is good. And then flatten it out with your hand. Like you've probably seen Atiyah doing this whole time. Don't forget to have fun. You having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, we almost finished. My cookies don't look as good as Atiyah own, but that's okay. I need to wash my hands. While I'm washing my hands, take over.
So now you're going to preheat your oven to 350. I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and you're going to put the timer for 30 minutes. Well, we still have more dough, so I'm going to incorporate that right now. Prepping time is 15 minutes, and baking time is 15 minutes as well. So in total, it's 30 minutes.
The oven is preheated and ready to go. Okay.
So while she puts that in there, we're going to start our banana bread. So you're going to need 3 bananas, 2 cups of flour, a cup of sugar. For the glaze, you're going to need almond milk, confectionate sugar. It's optional, of course. 3 tablespoons of butter, almond milk for the actual banana bread, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. So first, we're going to use a KitchenAid for a mixer. Get it hard.
It's okay. I'm safe.
Okay, so we're going to, all of these ingredients that are dry are supposed to be sifted, sorry. Incorporate the sugar, the butter.
I'll help you mix.
You're probably wondering why I'm laughing so much. I do love baking a lot more than my sister. She loves to cook, so I kind of hype her. Don't mind my hands, it's messy, I know. I'm going to wipe it right now.
Wash your hands. In the meantime,
She's going to mix that in the KitchenAid.
when start to, if you're mixing it at home, it's going to start to look a little smushy because it is banana. But that's okay because that's the look we're going for. It's going to turn a little bit brown because we are using cane sugar.
The machine that we're using is a KitchenAid.
It's baker. Let me clean it. Don't forget to clean up your messes. For those of you children who are at home baking, my bad, I'm cleaning up. Don't forget to clean up your mess.
Now incorporate the almond milk and the vanilla essence. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can also use a hand mixer, like a whisk, if you want. It is banana, so it will look slimy. And the end product of doing this should look like a what is it? Like,
banana salad.
you know how you don't have like a fresh smoothie and then it just get defrosted
without the ice.
So that's how it should look. Okay, now that we've incorporated that, this does smell good.
Okay,
so we're going to add the flour, the 2 cups of flour, the baking powder and the baking soda. This will help it to rise. And then put it back on again. Ouch.
It's smelling them cookies in the oven. They smell really nice. And chocolatey. Like chocolate chip cookies. You think I should check them?
Yeah. Nah, not yet.
Check them more.
Don't open. Remember, do not open your oven or else the cake will drop.
I feel guilty because she said that because I'm ready to open that oven right now and just eat it raw. What's the chocolate milk? What's good?
Okay, the batter is ready. So the consistency should look something like this.
There you go. I'm not the baker here. I'm just the assistant today because Atiyah is all about baking. I'm just ready to eat them.
Can you wash this for me?
I'll be back. Started without me.
Yes, ma'am. So the banana bread takes much more longer, so we're going to put this in for 30 minutes. Make sure it's equal on all sides. Okay, can you put this in the oven for me? Okay, so while we wait, we're going to make the topping. So all you're going to need is a 1/2 cup of almond milk and about 2 cups of confectionate sugar. This is optional, of course. This thing got me thanking God for life.
Don't forget to put on your timer for your banana bread, which will take about 40 to 50 minutes in the oven.
Can you finish? I'm going to wash my hands.
Don't forget to wash your hands. That is very important. You know the 20-second rule? 20 seconds washing your hands. Dettol soap, any antibacterial soap, hot water, warm water, cold water, as long as you wash your hands with water and soap.
So if you do want a more even texture for the topping, you can also use a whisk. A fork is much more harder, but that's what you're gonna use.
Because Atiyah is a professional baker. Even though she gave me this task today, she's a professional baker, so she's using all the hard tools.
Don't forget to clean up your space. If you like to add nuts in your banana bread, just go right ahead.
Nuts taste good too, but we like ours with just banana.
And if you want a specific set, like how much to add, you can also add a 1/4 cup of almonds, walnuts, anything.
We've tried blueberries and walnuts, almonds.
Blueberries actually taste better with it. Yeah, it does.
We might disagree with that. I like nuts. I like chocolate chips and walnuts and almonds. But you know, she likes blueberries just because of blue. Oh my.
Okay, so the cookies should be semi-finished by now, so we're gonna check. Woo!
Does that smell good? I can start mixing this?
No.
They almost finished?
No.
You don't get
Okay,
him now?
so the batter of the consistency should look like this. You can also add, like, if you don't want it to be so runny, you could put, instead of a 1/2 cup, a third cup. Not a third cup, because that's much more. But like a 4 cup of, what is it?
Flour to
No,
thicken it
yeah,
more.
if you want to.
Also, you can make it as a chocolate instead of vanilla. All you have to do is melt your chocolates with a little bit. I like chocolates, okay? Don't sue me. But you can melt your chocolates on the pot. Make sure that it's not burning because it can burn very easily. Put it on top of the stove and leave it. Keep it storing. And mix it into this exact same mixture that we just made. And there you have your confectional chocolate syrup.
So in the interest of time, we did make a batch of chocolate chip cookies already. So we're going to show you that. Woo. So this is the finishing product. It will be the same. Trust me, we are not lying. This is the same recipe that we used from the last time. Now just take a moment
To really grasp
the concept
of
and
these
the
chocolate
idea
chip
of the presence of these chocolate chip cookies. I don't like chocolate, but they look good.
cookies. Because
Okay.
chocolate is the bomb.
Okay, so now we go munching.
Don't forget to wash your hands before you start eating your cookies. Imagine, she said she didn't like chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, I'm a little hungry, okay?
But she eating it faster than me. I didn't even take a bite yet.
Why? I think they're good. You don't have to add chocolate chips if you don't want to. The vanilla itself just tastes just fine.
Use chocolate chips. Or blueberries. Take a moment. Really enjoy your 15-minute chocolate chip cookies.
And enjoy with some milk, soy milk preferably, because it is vegan. We're sorry if you're hearing us chewing. I see. Okay.
You might want it. These chocolate chip cookies taste too good. This is too good. These taste way too
Okay,
good.
I'll get some milk.
But in the interest of time, we also made a banana bread because it does take 40 to 50 minutes to start. But in the meantime, I want to give a special thank you to all of my supporters. Those of you who are watching us right now, we love you so much. Thank you for watching us.